Hey everybody, it's Shawn from Techbabblers, and today we're going to be unboxing the long-awaited Samsung Galaxy S5. We know you've all been waiting for it, so let's just cut straight to the unboxing. So let's take a look at the front of the box. On the front, as you can see there, has the big Samsung Galaxy S5. If we turn it around to the side, we have our American SIM only sign, which says right there that it can only be used with an American SIM. So there you know. On the top we have again where it says American SIM only. Keep that in mind. On the other side we have the Samsung Galaxy S5 logo again, with the recyclable and printed with soy ink. And as we can see there, the color is shimmery white. If we take a look at the back of the box, we see right there on the top that it says Samsung Galaxy S5. Right there, it's the 16 gig variant. And if we zoom in just a little more, you will see there all the specs. It has HSPA up to 42.2 megabits. It has a 1.9 gigahertz quad-core processor plus a 1.3 gigahertz quad-core processor. Has a 16 megapixel camera. It has IP67 resistance. It has your GPS and all your other tracking stuff. It has a 2800 milliamp hour battery, and of course it is a smart remote, which means it can control your TV and such. It has a Super AMOLED display, runs on Android, Wi-Fi certified, Bluetooth, so on and so forth. We see right there SMG 900H. And if we unbox the phone just by peeling off this tab here and lifting up and down, we see front and center that we have the Samsung Galaxy 5 right there in shimmery white. If we move that aside, we'll just open up the box. We have our Samsung SMG 900 Quick Start Guide amongst in different languages, as we see there. We have a pair of Samsung earbuds. We have some more buds for the headphones. We have our Samsung charger, also in white. We have our new battery, which looks a lot smaller than the original Samsung devices. And as we can see there on the bottom, it is the 2800 milliamp hour battery. And last but not least, we have our USB connector, which I believe though this phone is a USB 3.0 phone. If we look at the back of the device, we see right there it tells us how to use the device. And we have to ensure that the back cover and the multi-purpose jack covers are closed tightly to prevent water and dust from entering the device. Open or loose covers may allow water and dust to enter the device and cause damage. I'll show you what exactly they mean in a minute. Right there we have our 16 megapixel camera along with our heart sensor and flash right under it. If we look at the front, we have our new capacitive home button, and menu and back should be right here. At the top we have our speaker to listen through, our front facing camera, and two sensors. Let's just peel away. That's the front. One more for the back. So let's just give you a quick tour of the device. As we can see on the front, once again we have our home button. On the top we have a camera along with our 2 ambient sensors and our earpiece. If we look at the top, we have our headphone jack right there, along with our IR sensor for TV. On the right side, we have our power button, as we can see right there, and the groove to open the back. On the bottom, we have our USB port that's covered for water purposes, since it is an IP67 rated device. And on the left side, we have our volume rocker that we see right there. It's all wrapped in this aluminum looking color all around, which is very glossy. If we look at the back, we have the new textured logo that everyone's been talking about. When I was looking at the press images and stuff of the device, it looked like it would have a special feel to it, but holding it in my hand, it's actually really flat. Definitely though, the difference is that it doesn't feel as plasticky. It's more of a softer feel, maybe like the original BlackBerry devices, where it wouldn't slip in your hand. But let's power it on. As we can see there, it says Samsung Galaxy S5 powered by Android. The new Samsung boot logo. As we see there, select your language. We'll just select English and press start. We have to insert a SIM, but we'll get to that later. It asks you to choose your Wi-Fi. We'll skip. That's good for us. I understand, and yes. We'll set up our Google accounts later. These are just allowing Google to, use your GPS for maps, Wi-Fi for your location. We'll just accept. It asks you who you want to name the phone. Right there we get create a Samsung account to get the most out of your devices. Use convenient Samsung services, back up your contacts, images, and more. Find your device easily if you lose it. And then we have a sign in and create account. We'll just click skip. Once again, we have Dropbox. Dropbox can automatically save your pictures and videos to the web and any computer you link it to. Get a free 50 gig Dropbox account for 2 years. Once again, we can create an account or sign in. We'll click skip again. And there we have Samsung Galaxy. Thank you. Device name, we'll leave it as Galaxy S5. It says enter a device name to easily identify your device when using Bluetooth, Wi-Fi Direct, and tethering. Easy mode, use a simpler home screen layout and larger text icons. We'll just click finish. And as we can see there, that is the new Samsung home screen look, which looks still very similar to the original TouchWiz. So if we take a look in settings, we see that there is now a new look for the settings menu. We'll just scroll all the way down to the About section, About Device. And as you can see right there, the model number is SMG900H, running Android 4.4.2 KitKat, as we can see there. Android 4.4.2. But that's the first look at the Samsung Galaxy S5. If you're interested in more content, please follow us at techbabblers.com, on Facebook at facebook.com/techbabblers, or you can follow me personally on Twitter at Shawn_Shakir. Once again, my name is Shawn from Techbabblers, and I hope you enjoy watching the video, and I'll see you next time.